We're running a very broken legendary spam deck in Pokemon Pocket, and honestly, it's super strong and super consistent. I won almost every battle that I used with this deck. If y'all are new here, make sure y'all are subscribed if you want to see more Pokemon Pocket content, whether that's battles, pack openings, deck breakdowns, stuff like that. Please subscribe so I can make more of that content for you guys. With that out of the way, let's hop right into this deck showcase. Getting into this deck breakdown, first off, we're running Dialga EX as our main energy supplier for the Steel type energy deck because, again, for 2 energy, it can do 30 damage and also supply 2 energy to any Pokemon on our bench. And we are comboing this with Arceus EX, which is 140 HP. It is an attack that's 3 energy and it starts at 70 damage but does plus 20 for every Pokemon that's on your bench. And especially since we're running a bunch of basic Pokemon, it's super easy to pull these and get it up to 130 damage every time. We're also running 1 Mew EX in this deck. I was running 2 at first, but I decided it worked better with only 1 because Mew is a more niche pick. Again, it can take any type of energy and can copy one of the attacks of your opponent's active Pokemon. I won't lie, I only put Mew in here because it worked well versus a couple of heavy hitters, like for example, Palkia and Charizard EX. And so I thought that it was going to be a helpful Pokemon to have in the deck, especially because its retreat cost is only 1 energy. Speaking of that 1 energy retreat cost, we're also running Shaymin-Sky in this deck. Now, Shaymin-Sky is super helpful because as long as it is on the bench, whatever active Pokemon is in the slot that's a basic Pokemon gets 1 less retreat cost. And again, since all of the cards in our decks are basic Pokemon, every card in our deck automatically has 1 less retreat cost, meaning if you get a bad start and you lead with Mew, you can literally throw out a Mew, and once you pull a Shaymin, you can retreat it for free without spending anything. It also obviously combos very well with Dialga and Arceus, whether that's me setting up my Dialga, but I can retreat and keep an energy on it instead of having to sacrifice both, or if I just get a bad start and I want to play an X speed in combination with the Shaymin-Sky ability, you'll be able to retreat them for a very cheap cost. I'm also running 2 Pokemon communication in this deck. Because we're running only basic cards, the Pokeballs can help with pulling what we need, but sometimes you'll just get like a second Shaymin or a second Dialga when you don't need that, and maybe we want to get the Arceus out or something like that. And so Pokemon communication is definitely very helpful if you just want to shuffle it real quickly because you know you're going to get another one of those basic Pokemon that you need. I'm also running 2 giant capes because this is going to help our Arceus EX live up to 160 HP, which helps it live a lot of those lethal 150 and 140 hits that it otherwise would have died to. I will also occasionally put a cape on my Dialga if I need it to be a little bit extra healthy and get it up to 170 health. I don't always do that. I always prioritize putting the cape on the Arceus first, but sometimes if I get both capes early enough, I'll just throw it on the Dialga so it can stay a little bit extra healthy. To help me pull my cards a bit easier, I'm also running 2 Pokeballs and 2 Professor's Research. This is just, again, in combination with the Pokemon communication, is really going to help you shuffle through the cards easier. I will say, though, you do ideally want to try and use your Professor's Research as early as possible because we're running a lot of supporter cards in this deck and it's annoying if you don't use them early on. As far as the supporter cards, I am running both Sabrina and Cyrus. I decided to run 1 of each of them because it's very situational, but sometimes if you're playing against an opponent and they're setting up, it can be helpful to throw out a Sabrina and just make them switch to their bench Pokemon so you can damage it or kill it, versus other times maybe you'll start weakening someone and you'll feel like you want to finish them off with Cyrus. And honestly, I tried to stick with one or the other, but I felt like I couldn't really make a decision, so I just put 1 of each of them in the deck. I'm also running a Giovanni because Arceus can only do up to 130 damage, and you guys might know there's a lot of common new 140 cards, even some of the older ones. You have Articuno EX, Leafeon EX, Glaceon EX, Arceus EX, which is in this deck and is also very meta right now. A lot of these meta cards right now are 140 HP, so I decided 1 Giovanni would not hurt just to help us secure those kills a little bit more. We're also running a Celestic Town Elder, which lets you put a basic Pokemon from your discard pile into your hand, so if you do end up sacking a Pokemon or one of them just dies, you can put it back in your hand, which is really helpful since we're using Arceus and we need as many Pokemon on the bench as possible. Also, another niche combo I like to use is sometimes I'll let a Pokemon die if I get a bad start, and then what I'll do is I will play the Celestic Town Elder to get the card back into my hand, and then once it's in my hand, I will communication it back into my deck so I can try and get another reroll if I'm getting really bad luck. Finally, I'm also running 1 X speed just because I felt like this was going to be very helpful if you do ever lead with an Arceus when you don't want to and you have a Dialga in the back. Here is the full deck list. Let me know what you guys think and let's hop right into the battles. Water type deck. Alright, hear me out. I don't care Shaymin lead. I'm sacking Shaymin. I can't let him just start dogging on the Arceus the whole time while I'm setting up. Okay, he's gonna go Manaphy. Manaphy, oh, he's running Pidgeot. That's actually very bad. That's like a perfect counter to my deck, I won't lie. We did get Dialga though, that's huge. Okay, I won't lie. The only thing that would make this perfect is if I pull the second Shaymin right now. Or like next turn. I mean, I technically have a couple turns to do it. We do get Dialga. I'm gonna hold on to that, see if I can't communication it for a Shaymin. Okay. Also running an Eevee. I'm curious as to like what kind of deck this is fully. Because you can't really run Vaporeon with Pidgeot. He's gonna cape the Eevee. Which is annoying, because now it's gonna put whatever evolution he plays to 160. Assuming he's wearing an EX. Yeah, it's gonna set up the energy. Okay, let's see. We get a second cape. I honestly am gonna throw that on Dialga here. Okay, we have one more turn to pull either a second Shaymin, a Communications, or an X-Speed. Before I'm officially wasting time. Okay, he is running Glaceon. That's nice to know. Yeah, this is not good. I honestly can't afford to waste a turn here and let him set up another Oceanic Gift, I won't lie. Okay, I think we just lose this one. I'll let the Shaymin die, I guess. I'm just getting so unlucky with the pulls here. And he is gonna have X speed. Alright, Glaceon comes in for kill here. We are at the bare minimum ready to damage him. That Pidgeot EX is gonna hit so hard, because isn't it like, it's up to 140, I'm pretty sure. It's a good thing I have Cape on both of these Pokemon. At least for the Arceus, because I'm definitely switching an Arceus after this turn. You give me communication now, a little too late. Actually, no, I can just Elder this and bring the Shaymin back. That's probably what I'm gonna do. Yeah, I'll bring back the Shaymin. And then, yeah, we'll just go in for a big hit here. Definitely gonna get him in one-shot range. So, I'm expecting a switch to Pidgeot here. No switch, okay. So he's holding on to the Pidgeot, which is not good for us if he has Cyrus. I hate how this literally comes down to whether or not he has Cyrus, because I can't do anything about it. Okay, let's retreat with you. If I get my Sabrina at least, that would be kind of cool. I don't know if... Yeah, I'll set it on the Mew, why not? Okay, so we're gonna have a 130 hit here, and we're gonna be full HP. Meaning, technically, we can tank one Pidgeot EX hit. Literally, what I'm banking on right now is a Sabrina. I need a Sabrina. If I can Sabrina in that Manaphy, we win. Oh, he's gonna cape it also? He conceded, okay. Woo! This guy did not pull Pidgeot. I'll never know if I was gonna get Sabrina next or not. Okay, we're finally playing a dark type deck. I was wondering when this was gonna happen. We have the ultimate Pokemon card start. And a Magnemite lead. Okay, if he's holding onto the cape for that long, that tells me he has another card in play. Or never. Why would you... Maybe he just wanted to keep the Magnemite for sure. I don't know why he took so long then. Okay, Darkrai comes in. Alright, I'm gonna play Research first. I really need this Arceus. We got a communication, which is good because there's a chance I might have to communication this Mew. Okay, no, we got Arceus. We're good. We actually got like everything we need. The only thing I could potentially do to get more greedy is see if I can get another Arceus instead of this Mew. Because I won't lie, I don't really think I need a Mew versus this deck. Interesting. Leaf out into the Darkrai? My guy wants to keep that Magnemite alive. Well, in that case, I'm sorry for your Darkrai, but it is dead in 2 turns and there's nothing you can do about it. Never mind, he's gonna actually sack the Darkrai, I think. Yeah, he's gonna sack this Darkrai and just let it take the chip damage. Okay. Interesting. Oh, he came back. So he missed out on 1 Volt Charge. Will that actually have much of an impact on the battle? I highly doubt it. I'll go ahead and Metallic Turbo here. And get the energy up on Arceus. Like, he did get the chip damage on the Dialga at least, which was definitely important. Like, don't get me wrong, it sucks to not have that extra electric energy, but I doubt it's gonna actually matter. Sabrina? I mean, okay, give me the free retreat, I don't care. This guy made me take the damage on my Dialga, and then Sabrina'd it out. Actually, he did get it in Magnezone kill range. He might have a Cyrus in the bag. I didn't think about that. Okay, I'm gonna communication this Shaymin now. Not that it really matters at this point. I just kind of would like to have another Arceus. I'll take the Dialga though. And I do still have this cape. I'm honestly... No, I'm not going to cape the Dialga. Yeah, I'll just hit him with Ultimate Force here. I don't really know what to expect here, because I'm honestly really anticipating a Cyrus in. He got my Dialga to 110 HP on the dot, and I feel like that had to be for a reason. Okay, this guy has the chance to go for a big hit here. And there's the Magnezone. Okay, there's the Cyrus. But he's Cyrusing me in when he can't... Never mind, I don't know. I think this guy just doesn't know what he's doing. Like, okay, sure. I'm gonna go ahead and cape here. Or research, I meant to say. Oh, and I get Giovanni now. Okay, well, yeah, it doesn't matter if this guy heals up or anything. I'm just going to win. I'll go ahead and throw the other cape on this Dialga. At this point, there's nothing this guy can do to bring it back. Literally not a single thing. You can't convince me otherwise. Yeah, he conceded. GG. Okay, we got the worst start possible. Shaymin only. We do have a Pokeball, so... I mean... As long as this Pokeball isn't another Shaymin, we'll be fine. Okay, actually, I would like another Shaymin now that I have 2 Pokeballs. That would be pretty sick. If not, though, it's all good. I'm honestly possibly just gonna play the Town Elder on the Shaymin here and sack it. Unless I can pull like an early X speed. And this guy's running Starmie EX. Which means we actually can one-shot that with Arceus, so I'm gonna go ahead and cape Arceus up here. And I'll just let this guy start wailing on me, that's fine. I mean, I'm kind of just assuming that he's gonna set up the Starmie EX first. Yep, there's the smack. Okay, we got a communication, which is cool. I'll be honest though, the Shaymin is just dead. I need another Pokemon card though. I need to be able to one-shot the Starmie EX when the time comes for that. Actually, I'll have to attack with Dialga first either way, so it doesn't really matter. Ooh. Wait, does he go to Manaphy here? No, he does not. Okay, so we're gonna lose Shaymin. But this guy has no other energy set up. I'm assuming he's going to put it on the Manaphy and not the Magikarp, just because that's probably overall the better play. You probably go into Manaphy here and keep that Magikarp alive. Okay. This is not good at all. I'm going to go ahead and play the Town Elder now. So that way if I get a Research or something next turn, I don't have to feel like I can't play it. And we'll put the Shaymin back on the bench. Not really the way I wanted to use it, but we're still getting some good value out of it, so I can't really complain. This is going to be another one of those games where if my opponent doesn't have Cyrus, we win. But with my luck, he probably will have Cyrus. With that being said, he doesn't really have a whole lot of energy set up. Starmie's dead next turn. He's going to have one energy to go off of. He does play Articuno here. And yeah, actually, now that I realize he can't go into Manaphy after this, he has to just full send it on the EX. So I think we actually just win. Okay, we'll go ahead and, yeah, we'll go ahead and retreat here into Arceus. Perfect timing on that Dialga EX in the back. And yeah, I think that's just game. Well, actually, it's not game yet. If he has Cyrus, I forgot Articuno can hit us with Ice Wing, so never mind. I can't say anything yet. I'm honestly just praying right now. I'm praying to everyone that this guy doesn't have Cyrus. No Cyrus and we win. It's over. Let's see. Did we get lucky enough that he does not have a Cyrus out? I'm gonna play Pokeball. Palkia EX comes out. Oh my god. There's no way he has Cyrus. He would have played it already. There's no way he's trolling this hard. Okay, yep, there it is. GG. Somehow we managed to pull that back. We hit him with Giovanni. And we just killed the Articuno. That right there is why I decided to put Giovanni in this deck. Too many 140 HP cards that I was leaving at 10 HP. It was actually starting to make me upset. So Giovanni, definitely a clutch addition to this deck. Thank you guys so much for watching this video. Let me know down in the comments if you tried out this deck or if you maybe made any changes to it, because I am always curious to see if there's a way that it could be better, because obviously you can't win every game with the decks that you do make, and I make little tweaks here and there, but I want to know how it works out for you guys, so please let me know in the comments. That's going to be all for this video though, so thank you so much for watching, and I'll see y'all in the next video.